Really? All right. Shalom, shalom. All right, we're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, I would like to say, Call Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash, Barakathum to the elect. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect wherever you may be. And I'm going to hop straight into it, man. Talking to the elder Uriah earlier this week. And given the times we're coming in, brothers, that charity is actually needed, man. And it ain't got to be carnal shit, man. It could be something as simple as helping out. Hey, brother, I need help with this. Hey, brother, you know how to do this? Hey, brother, you know how to, do you know how to do? Hey, can you help me with this? Whatever it may be. If you got skills in carpentry and the brother needs your help and you got the time to do it or teach him, hey, help him. All right, or you young men, all right, your elder got. Let's say if you brothers all link up at a house every week, you break bread at this house every week. Well, in a sense, that's like your synagogue. That's like your temple. And there's certain things that's needed for the temple in its upkeep. All right, just like we had in the ancient days. To make sure things are taken care of. So the same thing goes for today in the different churches we have in these different cities across the world, man. Okay, because one thing we personally do here at in Chi-Town, hey, we make sure the main house is taken care of for the most part to the best of our abilities, man. All right. When you read the scriptures, it says they sold all things and had all things common, man. All right. So how much more your sanctuary, man? If a brother needs you to take out the trash for the sanctuary, we do it. All right. Or is it snowing? Hey, shovel the walkways, salt them. Make sure the brothers got a safe passage so they won't slip, so on and so forth. All right. I mean, I'm done rambling, but I'm trying to give certain examples so you can get a feeling of what I'm speaking of, man. All right. Because it ain't got to be monetary, man. You know. And if it is monetary, hey, if the Lord bless you, to give, hey, He loves a cheerful giver. You know. This is a Philemon 1:21. Now, Paul had wrote Philemon an epistle of what to do, certain things. All right. Matter of fact, there was a dissension between Philemon, I believe, and somebody else. I got to go back into the story. And Paul basically canceled it out. He said, man, hey, I'll pay the tab, man. I'll repay for whatever that brother did. But listen up, all right? So, hey, he showed character in that instance, all right? This is Philemon 1:21. Having confidence in thy obedience, I wrote unto thee, all right? He said he had confidence in thy obedience. That means he had faith in the brother's obedience, right? That he was going to do the things he told him. He says, in thy obedience, I wrote unto thee, knowing that thou wilt also do more than I say. So you're going to be the type of brother that goes beyond the call of duty, all right? And guess what, brothers? We all could be better. It'd be instances, and I'd be dead tired, and I feel like shit, like, damn, I don't want to do, It happens sometimes, man, but we got to get out of that spirit, man. Got to get out of that spirit, man. It's called the sacrifice for a reason. You got to sacrifice for your brother. You got to carry your brother's burden. All right, we all got our own burdens to carry, but hey, sometimes you got to help your brother out along the way, man. With whatever it may be, whether it's something carnal, whether it's something spiritual. All right, because you know what? Hey, tomorrow ain't promised to none of us, man. So do good while while it's in your spirit to do it, or while you got it in the power of thy hand to do it. We must set the example. All right? Hey, take the perfect example of Yahweh Shai. How many things he did for the church? Paul, how many things he went through for the church? The 12, starting with Peter on down. Okay? This is 1 John 3:17. But whosoever hath this world's good, and see if his brother have need, and shut up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of Yahweh in him? So if you got it in the power of your hands, all right, Do it. Now, hey, if you fucked up and you got bread and your rent coming up and you got certain shit, cool, that's understandable. All right? Sometimes brothers only have enough to break even. So you knowing that, okay, what can I do around the house? You know? But hey, let me take out the trash. Let me make sure this is done. Let me make sure the elder's straight. You know? Especially if it's a house that's the main house you brothers break bread in, man. And that's, how much more in your spiritual lives, listening to orders that certain elders give out, man. We just got to be better as a whole, man. We got to be better as a whole. All right, we really got to show that brotherly love and that compassion. And Paul said, you have no need that I teach you basically about brotherly love, man. We should know how to be a brother, man. All right? And if say if something is out of your way and you really can't do it, and the order was put on you, find somebody under you to see if they can carry out the task. And if they can't, then nigga jump on your horse and take care of the task. Simply put. All right? We got to be men in this truth, man. Hey, and guess what? As sure as I'm sitting here reading all this, hey, I'm looking in the mirror. All right? This goes for me too. This is Matthew 22 and 37. Yahweh Shai said unto him, thou shalt love Yahweh thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Now, why is that? Because anything you do to your neighbor is the same as you do it to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And that's written in the scriptures, right? Okay? It says, and the second is likened unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So you love your brother like, hey, as thyself. You treat your brother like you want to be treated. All right? If a brother be looking out for you, you look out for that brother. Or you show that compassion, that charity to other brothers. Pay it forward, so to speak. Okay? On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. On these two, love Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai with all that heart, spirit, and mind, all right, and soul, all right, and love thy neighbor as you love thyself. And listen, for you junkies out there, that neighbor is your brother in the truth, man. All right, and not only that, hey, we try to be fair amongst all men on the earth. We try to be righteous in all things, man. But more importantly, this is really going to the church, man. Okay? Because, hey, what did Yahweh Shai? He stretched forth his arms. He said, this be my mother, brother, sister. Them that do the will of the Most High. Anybody that ain't doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and I'm talking about the righteous will as in doing this work. All right? To hell with him, man. You ain't my neighbor. You a heathen. Okay? You a heathen. All right? But on the flip scale, because you have scripture that says, know whom thou doest good to. So you just can't be out here giving charity to everybody. All right? Because you got a lot of wicked motherfuckers out here, man. Okay? This is Sirach 14 and 11. And then I'm going to jump to 13 and 14. My son, according to thy ability, do good to thyself, all right? And give Yahweh his due offering. So if the Lord bless you, people think, let me spend some money on myself. I deserve it. I've been busting my ass through. Hey, it's good to do, shit for yourself, man. But guess what? Give the Lord his offering, all right? Whether that's paying the prophets, giving them their tithes, all right? Giving your charity, all right? Hey, giving your sacrifice for the church, all right? You got to do that, okay? What else does it say? It says, do good unto thy friend before thou die. So if you got, like I said earlier, tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. So if you got an opportunity to do good to a brother, do it. Because imagine that, damn, before I died, I did something nice for, the brother, the Lord seeing my charity. That I was doing things out of sincerity. All right? We got to be in that spirit, brothers. Especially with the type of love that's about to wax cold towards us. We got to love our brothers, man. Compassion, mercy, showing forgiveness, all right? Doing things that's commanded of us, all right? Helping out. All right, elder, I got it. Fall back, I got it. Oh, you need this elder, so on and so forth. You know? It says, in according to thy ability, stretch out thy hand and give to him. So according to thy ability, man. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. All right. If you help out in other ways, cool. You know. But as far as tithes and alms and treasury, hey, that goes right back to the brotherhood, man. And hey, I know this on first hand account because I deal with certain numbers, man. It's to help the church, so you don't defraud the Lord. This is the body of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Don't defraud it, man. It says, defraud not thyself of a good day, and let not the part of a good desire overpass thee. Hey, and that's spiritually and carnally. And I say that because, hey, if a brother want to break bread, hey, I forget how the scriptures go, but if you got a question inquiring the faith, hey, you got to give that brother that, you got to give that brother the food. I forget how the scripture go, but I know it's something about inquiring about the faith or a question about the faith. Hey, you got to answer that man, you know? So, hey, that's a good desire. Don't let it overpass thee, man. And, hey, on the carnal side, too. All right, brother, I got a couple of extra bucks. Here you go. Don't worry about it. Or a brother been having a down week. Like, brother, man, I need a drink. Hey, don't worry about it. I got a drink for us. Don't worry about it. You know? Brother ain't got no food. Don't worry about it. Hey, the Lord loves to see that, man. And the Lord don't take that lightly. All right? You covering a multitude of sins. All right? And like I said, it ain't gotta be monetary, man. It's something as little as going out of your way and helping a brother manually or doing things like that of that nature, man. The Lord smiles on that, man. And so take that into account. And like I said, when I'm sitting here preaching this word, we gotta live with the gospel, man. I ain't above this order. I'm not above it. The Lord said what? The greatest in the kingdom of heaven is a servant to all of them. Now let's look at that three ways. First and foremost, Yahweh. He literally takes care of everybody and everything. Now let's take a look at Yahweh Shai. The most humblest servant. He washed the 12's feet. Okay? Take that into account. Hey, the more greater thy is, the more you humble yourself, man. We have these examples for reasons, brothers. You have to incorporate these teachings, these lessons within our own spirits. Okay? So with that, hey, I pray this was edifying. Call Elohim Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Karkadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abad Babal.